If you guys hear anything in the background, it's just the dishwasher, but today I'm going to make rainbow cupcakes. So I went ahead and pre-mixed the batter for you guys. We'll also need food coloring. I have food gel. I prefer it way better than food coloring. It doesn't make anything more liquidy and it tastes a lot better. So I went ahead and got 2 other containers. I'm not going to use every color possible because it's very time consuming. So, went ahead and got 3 big spoons, and I'm just going to try to evenly distribute the batter. Okay. And then you want to go ahead and put your food coloring in it. I'm just going to use baby spoons, and I'm going to go with pink for 1. Just want about that much. You don't need a whole lot. And then blue for 1. And then the last color I am going to use is yellow. I think that makes a pretty good rainbow. And then you just want to mix it up real good. See where your color's at, because if you want it to be brighter, you can always add more. I'm going to want my pink to be a little bit brighter than that. Okay. So there's my pink. Now I'm going to mix the blue. You just want to make sure that you get it all mixed up very well so there's no color of the batter left. And now for the yellow. Yellow is always the trickiest to get colored since the batter is already light. So there's the yellow, kind of looks like mustard. I already have my oven preheating, so I'm going to go ahead and put some cake tins out. And I always like to use see-through papers. Actually they're white, but once you cook in them you can see the color popping through very well. This is also very cute to do if it's like 4th of July and you just want to use red and blue and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this while I put these in because it's pretty time consuming. Okay, so I already got all of them in. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys me filling up a few of them, and then I'll probably pause it again while I finish up. So you can do this in any way you possibly want. Make it, you can do blue, pink, yellow, yellow, pink, blue, pink, yellow, blue, whichever you like. just make sure that you don't put too much in. I've also seen that you can use a toothpick and mix it up a little bit if you want. You can use more colors and consider it tie-dye. Be creative and do whatever you'd like. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I will turn it back on when I'm done. Okay, so they're completely filled. Maybe a little higher than most people would like, but I like my cupcakes bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in the oven. And we can get started on the icing. This is a new icing that I've never done before. So I guess you guys are going to be learning with me. What you will need is flour, sugar, vanilla extract, butter, and milk. So I'm going to move the camera a little closer to the oven, and then we'll be right back on. Okay, so I went ahead and turned my oven on to medium heat. My stove top, I'm sorry. And it says in a pan add half a cup of milk to the flour, which is 2 tablespoons of flour. So I'm going to go ahead and add half a cup of milk. Half a cup. And then I'm going to get a tablespoon of flour. And got my tablespoon. My flour. Okay. It says to stir it continuously until it comes to a boil and starts to thicken. It says once I start stirring, then to add in the rest of the milk. I already added in half a cup of milk, so out of 3/4 a cup. So I'm going to get ready to add the rest in. Which is about 1/4. So now we just want to continuously stir this until it comes to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, we are going to add in our sugar and our salt, which sugar is 3/4 a cup and salt is a pinch, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm going to go ahead and pause this until it starts boiling, and then I'll turn it right back on. Okay, so I'm still stirring this. It hasn't come to a boil yet, but it is thickening up, so I believe it's getting pretty close. I went ahead and measured out 3/4 a cup of sugar and 3/4 of a cup of butter. So we're waiting for this to come to a boil, and then we will take it off the heat, and we will add in the butter, the sugar, a pinch of salt, and then once it's nice and fluffy with the mixer, we will add the vanilla in glass. Okay, so the milk and flour mixture is finally starting to boil. So I'm going to mix that up one more time, and then I'm going to turn off the heat and move it off the heat source so it can cool. While that is cooling, we're going to go ahead and mix together our other ingredients, which is the butter, and the salt, and a pinch of sugar. Alright, so I'm going to use my mixer. Mix this up real quick. Looks like it could be a frosting. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and wait a few minutes and add the milk, and then after that we will add the milk in gradually. So we're just going to add in a little bit at a time. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my vanilla. And there is our homemade frosting. It's very sweet, and I believe our cupcakes are done, so I'm going to go ahead and bring them out. They have been in there cooling. Just pop one out real quick and see what they look like. You see the colors coming through. Sorry. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop all of these out real quick so it will cool faster, and then we will finish up our frosting. That one looks pretty cool. So now with the frosting, we also want to divide it into threes. So we are going to use the same 3 colors. I want you guys to be able to see. Alright. So I'm going to try to divide this into threes also. Now I'm going to get my food coloring. I'm going to use the blue, the yellow, and the pink again. Once again, I've never used this frosting before, so we're about to see how well it works out. Usually I just buy store-bought frosting for this. Alright, so we'll start with the pink. And the blue. Now the yellow. Alright, so now we have our 3 colors mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and let our cupcakes cool down for a little bit, and then I'll come back on to frosting them. Alright guys, so this new frosting that I used is not wanting to harden up as much as I'd like it to. It's still pretty soupy. So I'm not going to be able to do what I usually do. I usually use a Wilton's bag and a large star tip, and I will usually put it in pink, yellow, blue, and will frost in my cupcakes that way. Although it doesn't seem like this is going to want to stick. So what I'm going to do is just take a cupcake and stick it into the frosting. It's not even wanting to work that way. So, I guess it is a fail on my part for the frosting. Although it tastes good. So there are my rainbow cupcakes. I will cut into one for you guys and see what it looks like in the middle. That's what the rainbow cupcakes look like in the middle. Let me get some better lighting. Okay. So there are the beautiful rainbow cupcakes. Thank you for watching. Subscribe down below. Bye.